going on, guys? My name is Doug. Welcome back to another video. Welcome to the channel. I'm very happy to see you guys here today, as I'm going to be putting you guys on to a new artist who sent in a submission. This is an artist named Courtside. His track's name is Nobody. I'm going to be leaving a link to the track on YouTube in the description, as well as some of his social media links that he sent me. And so if you end up enjoying this and you want to go check him out and check out his music for yourself, feel free to do so. Like I said, all of that will be in the description. I'm always super happy to make these videos for you guys. I always love enjoying these new up-and-coming artists and finding new talent and putting you guys onto them. So I'm very excited for this video. This is a pretty short track, so I'm going to try to keep this video pretty short. I will plug the Patreon and the membership options. Just be sure to check out the tiers and see if it's worth your while to support on there. If you feel like going like an extra step further beyond just liking the videos and subscribing to the channel, you can also show your support that way. It'd be really dope. I'd really appreciate it. Shout out to all my patrons and my members out there. And with that said, let's get into it. This track, like I said, is called Nobody by Courtside. Let's see what he's got for us.
Too long to get you to see that you put me through everything. I guess it's the thanks I receive. Erasing all these memories.
Just fire.
Baby, what you like me? I can't trust nobody but me. Baby, what you like? Can't trust nobody but me.
Sounds heavily influenced by Kanye. And just like that, the track is over. Man, that's a really quick track. It's almost like an interlude. Literally, it's just like 2 minutes long. It almost doesn't give me the opportunity to react to it as I'm listening to it, so I had to save all my thoughts towards the end. This track is very reminiscent of those Kanye West rants that he would go on, and those improvs that he would do on stage, the auto-tune rants over very cinematic production, right? He would have some pads and some keys going on in the background, and he would just go off and speak his mind with the auto-tune, and that's kind of what this sounds like to me. He does a good job at singing, and the auto-tune sounds nice with those really great pianos in the background. When the drums actually drop and he goes into his chest voice and transitioning into his head voice, you know, it sounds like it's a very seamless transition. That might have been done in editing, but I don't really think that you necessarily had to do that, and so I think it's just a nice touch to the track. But honestly, I wish it were a little longer, because it would give me a little bit more to say, you know what I mean? 2 minutes long is really not enough time for me to formulate a whole opinion on it. I think that it sounds really great, but I think that it would sound better in the context of a project with 2 tracks, with being in between 2 tracks and acting as like a transition, because that's really what this song kind of sounds like, an interlude or a transitional track on a project. So listening to it like this as a single is dope, and it shows off some of your talent, and it's creative, and it sounds great with the production, and it's very nicely mixed, by the way, and mastered. It's commercially loud and things like that. But yeah, I just feel like a little bit more context to the track, or making it longer, probably would have made it a better experience. 2 minutes long isn't really enough for you to build up the right amount of tension to lead into that beat drop. And then when you do get the beat drop, we don't really get it for as long as we want to. It kind of leaves us wanting a little bit more. If that's what you were going for, then great job. But it doesn't really give us a sense of like satisfaction, of like a complete track feeling. So I think that what you do have is great. I just wanted more. I wanted it to be a little longer. But yeah, still, it's a very interesting song. I'm assuming that it's off of a project, so I might go and check out that project, by the way, and maybe that'll add a little bit more context to this track. But yeah, guys, this is Courtside. Like I said, check out the links in the description if you want to check out his music. Definitely very talented. He's got an ear for music, and you can tell that he's heavily inspired by guys like, you know, Kanye West, Kid Cudi, Drake, Travis Scott, and he does that sound justice. So be sure to show him some love. And yeah, I'll be back in another video very soon. Until then, guys, stay safe. As always, peace out.